rest of our life. So building a foundation now, we'll help you here at Beyond Education and Immigration Services. We're so excited to be able to be with you today. And it's a golden day. It's a beautiful day. And we want to make the most of it. Let's not let the time fly. Let's get the time moving in the right direction. Where's my hourglass here? I don't know. Hiding.
No, it's hiding.
So you know that that someone said that the sands of time wait for no man. In other words, that we have to, while we have the opportunity, to grab it. And so that's what we try to help all of our students and all of our clients to be able to grab the time, because you know time gets away so quickly, and you're not going to get it back. That's the crazy thing. So we got to try to make the most of it. So it doesn't matter where in the world you are, where in the world you want to go with your life, whether you want to stay there in your home or travel abroad, that there's some certain keys that will help you be successful. And so here at Beyond Education and Immigration Services, we're excited, and the International Skills Center, we are excited to be able to help so many people to be able to reach their dreams. And so online training, and we encourage you right now, go ahead and click on to, you'll see our link there on the screen of our YouTube channel. Go ahead and click onto it. Go ahead and subscribe to it. Go ahead and start watching those videos, because they are packed with good information. Some have millions of views, and so you don't want to miss them. And so some of our most recent videos we're closing in on 1 million views soon, and so because they're good. And so we do the training for English, we do the training for visa interviews, job interviews, and give information about travel abroad, study abroad, going for job interviews, and et cetera, et cetera. We're so excited to be able to help you wherever you are in the world, and you can access our videos right now. Just go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel. You'll see the link right there on your screen. Go ahead and click onto it, and then push the subscribe button, and then go ahead and start watching those videos, liking them, sharing them with your friends, because they are packed with good information. You know that our students are now studying in different countries, and so we'd love for you to join them. Others have joined their loved ones abroad. They've immigrated abroad. They're working abroad. They're doing business abroad. So why not you? Give us a call right now at the number on your screen, or send us an email. Doesn't matter if you're in Asia, if you're in Europe, if you're in Africa, if you're anywhere in the world. We'd love to go ahead and start helping you. We have a student coming in right now, so listen carefully, please. Hello, my name is Craig Phillips. I'll be your examiner today. Please give me your full name.
My name is Bovin Guatemala.
Make it a little bit more loudly, please.
My name is Bovin Guatemala.
Okay, a little bit more loud.
My name is Bovin Guatemala.
Very good. Okay, Bowen, I'm going to ask you a few questions regarding your application. First of all, Bowen, please tell me that what is your purpose in traveling to the United States?
My purpose to travel United States is to pursue my bachelor degree in hotel management.
Okay, hotel management. Okay, did you take that in high school?
Yes.
What was your GPA?
2.73 officer.
Okay, why wasn't it higher?
It wasn't higher because I was focused more on food preparations and cooking foods. That times I think it does not fully reflect my potentials. Yes, but
What was your 10th standard GPA?
2.85.
2.85. 11th?
2.86.
And then you dropped a little bit, so
Yeah.
still not bad. So again, and so you like the practical side. I take it you like preparing food.
Yes.
Yeah. Are you good at it?
Yes, officer.
What things do you make?
In Nepal, we usually make dal bhats in homes, but in schools we used to make lots of things like momo and buffalo wings and spaghetti and lots more.
What's your favorite thing to make?
I love to make dal bhat.
Dal bhat, okay, because you eat that every day, I
Yeah.
guess. What's your favorite thing to eat, your continental item?
It's dal bhat,
No, continental means the European food.
European foods.
hmm
I don't know, but I would like to eat hot dog.
Hot dogs.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. All right. So things like the spaghetti, lasagna, the different pasta dishes are from Italy, and then you have the European steaks and roasted meat and potatoes and vegetables and then you have Thai food, and then you have Chinese food. Have you learned to make preparations of all these things?
No officers, but we just prepare some of them in previous studies.
How about in your home? Do you make spaghetti?
No
No.
officer.
Do you make Chinese food in your home?
No officer.
So how do you spend your free time?
I usually spend my free times on my friends. We used to play footballs and.
Are you on a
hangouts.
team?
No, I'm not on a team, but we play friendly matches.
Every day?
Not every day, in a week, in a month. We used to play.
Okay. And what else do you do with your free time?
I love watching movies in YouTube and going outside.
Nepali films?
Yeah, Nepali,
Hindi films?
Nepali Hindi films.
English films?
No, sir.
No, you don't know for the question. Okay, but you want to go to America.
Yes.
So you have to get yourself ready. How are you getting yourself ready for the culture in the United States?
So I will get adjust by learning new cultures.
How? Now, what are you doing to prepare yourself for the culture of America?
Now I haven't done anything, but I will adjust there by following their culture.
You like to watch videos?
Yes.
Then you can watch videos about the United States, can't you?
Yeah. I will
Okay. Which state are you going to?
Minnesota State.
What's Minnesota? Tell me about Minnesota.
Minnesota is a small, not small. It's a peaceful cities, and
It's a state. Minnesota is the state. So make sure you get clear on the state and the city. The state is what?
State Minnesota. State,
Minnesota.
And city is Marshall City.
Marshall. Okay. Have you watched any videos about Minnesota?
I have watched campus.
About the university. Okay. I encourage you, go ahead and watch the videos about the state to Minnesota. Then watch the videos about the city, Marshall. And then watch cities about that region called the Great Lakes States. The Great Lakes States. And because the Great Lakes, Minnesota lies right in the area against the Canada border called the Great Lakes region. Great Lakes region. So you study all about that. All about Minnesota, all about Marshall City, all about Minnesota State, Western Minnesota State University, and about your particular department, and about cooking in the United States, cuisine in the United States, culture in the United States, holidays of the United States, government systems of the United States. Yeah, those things will be valuable. History of the United States. So all those things that if he asks you any side questions, like who was the first president of the United States? Who was the first president?
I think.
Okay, so you'll be able to answer those if you do a little research. So sounds like you have a lot of free time. You can play football, you can watch movies, you have a lot of free time. So I encourage you to use that time to do research, and as you're learning things, write it down. Who's the first president, who's the vice president, who's what's Minnesota's state's border, Minnesota, what cities are close to Marshall, And maybe you can do a study of Minneapolis and St. Paul too. That's the largest cities in the region. And that's where your airport, international airport is. So the more research you can do now, the easier it will be then, and the more you can convince the officer that you're a ready student. If you say, "Oh, I don't know," then he's not going to give you. If you confuse the city and the state, he's going to think this guy's not ready for you. He's not ready. And so I don't want you to get an X. I want you to get a check for your green. So you have to do more research. You have to give the time and say, okay, I'll research the city right now for the next 30 minutes. I'll research the state for the next 30 minutes. I'll research the region for the next 30 minutes. I'll research and I'll learn all about I'll learn the history in the next 30 minutes. I'll learn the culture in the next 30 minutes. I'll learn the music in the next 30 minutes. I'll learn the food in the next 30 minutes. The more you can tell them about your food interests. Who's a celebrity chef from Nepal?
Celebrity Santosh.
He's
He's Santosh.
Santosh, and his full name?
I don't. Santosh Kumar.
Kumar. Okay. And where does he live?
He's in. I think. I don't know, but I guess he's from Thorai or something.
Okay. Where's he living now?
I think. I don't.
Okay, I know there's a celebrity chef from Nepal in UK in London, I think, and he's on in the videos a lot. So just write in celebrity chefs from Nepal, and so it'll bring you up, and it'll have a lot of information and ideas. You want to be a chef, you should be the best chef you can be, and not just making dal bhat. Anybody can do that. You have to make big dishes like the French dishes and the Thai dishes and the considered the #1 cuisines in the world. You should have good information about the rankings of foods and desserts and bakery items and everything. Have you done any internships? No. And so that would be wise too, to do a bakery internship or a barista internship, something that give you more. The officer, if he asks you those questions, you say, yes, I just completed my bakery internship and I'm doing my barista internship currently.
I just did barista internship.
Okay, you did. So you did an internship then. Yeah. Okay, that's good. So now do bakery internship, and so the more you learn now about what you want to do, if some guys, they don't know what they want to do, and they're just don't, and they waste their time. But if you know what you want to do, Bowen, then jump into it with all your heart. Pura ridele, pura ridele, pura ridele. And with all the Josh you have, jump into it, and because you really love this field. And the officer says, whoa, he is good. He's going to be a celebrity chef from Nepal. And I want to send him to the U.S. so he can get more training. So okay?
Yes.
All right, let's wrap it up. Tell me, why should I give you a visa today?
So officers, I'm a genuine student and I have enough funding to study in United States, and my purpose is to study in United States and return back to my home countries after getting degree. And
okay, this is the way I put it. Officer, I'm academically prepared for my studies in the United States. I'm what? Academically prepared for my studies in the United States. My English proficiency is strong. What was your test score? 54.
In PT.
Okay, and then my English proficiency is strong. My finances are fit to cover for my full study all of my studies during the full study period, and I will obey all the F1 visa rules. And I'm returning back to Nepal with all the skills and knowledge that I've gained to benefit my family and society in the field of food preparation, or food science, whatever. What's the exact major? Culinary management. Yeah. Okay, great. Okay, so and remember, in culinary management, you can operate multiple kitchens, banquets, catering, and food labs, and all things. So it's a great opportunity.
Yes,
So
sir.
yeah. All right. Well, I wish I was with you to learn how to make all those foods and yeah. All right. Very good. All right. We'll see you on Monday. Yeah.
Okay, thank you,
Okay. Great.
officers.
And do the research now. This weekend, I want you to research all those things. Give 30
Yes.
minutes to watch videos on the state, Minnesota, on the city, Marshall, on the region, Great Lakes region, and on the university itself, and on the history of the United States, foods of the United States, uh, uh, um, culinary arts in the United States, all associated things, government of the United States, everything you can, research it out really good. And so I'm going to give you a very strong quiz on Monday, so be ready, okay?
Okay, I'll be ready.
Okay, great, great. I know you will. All right, Bowen.
Have a good Christmas.
Yeah, and you too, Bowen. Have a great weekend. All right, another student getting ready to study culinary management in the United States. Why not you? Let's get ready today. So give us a call right now at the number that's on your screen and let us help you get going with it. Let's not waste time. We got a wonderful student coming in named Anuja. And so she is a brilliant student and getting ready to study biology, biological sciences in the United States, and with a specialty in laboratory science. So let us begin. Hello, my name is Craig Phillips. I'll be your examiner today. Please give me your full name.
Officer, my name is Anuja Sinha. You can call me Anuja.
So happy to meet you, Anuja. I'm going to ask a few questions regarding your application. First of all, Anuja, please tell me, what is your purpose in traveling to the United States?
Officer, I am going to the United States to complete my bachelor's degree in biological science at Southwest Minnesota State University.
Why do you want to complete a bachelor's degree in biological science?
Because it matches my academic background, and also to pursue my career of lab technician, I will have to complete a bachelor's degree in biology because so that it will provide me with wider knowledge about laboratories and ideas about handling laboratory equipments.
Okay, very good. Can you say that just a little bit louder? And instead of saying matching my academic background, say that, officer, that my faculty was science. And I love my biology subjects, and I have a special interest in laboratory science because I had a lot of experience with our labs in high school with microscopy, with different medical type tests, and what else? Dissections and things like that. Okay, all right. And go ahead. Please tell me, why do you want to study biological science?
Officer, I want to study biological science because in my higher secondary level, my faculty was science. Faculty was science, and biology was my major, and the subject really fascinated me, and I also
In particular, yeah, especially laboratory.
Especially laboratory works. I really like the laboratory practicals.
That's good. That's good. And then if you ask you what laboratory practicals you had, then you can explain that we did microbiology, and we got to use the microscopes quite a bit for studying microorganisms, and then we did dissections, and then we did blood tests and whatever other tests you did. Yeah.
Blood grouping.
Sorry.
Blood grouping.
Blood tests. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, and so very good, very good. Have you visited a lab yet here?
A lab?
Yeah.
No, officer,
Yeah.
I haven't.
Okay, so I encourage you to try to set it up. Just give a call around and say, hello, that my name's Anuja, and I'm thinking about studying laboratory science, and I was wondering if I might be able to visit your laboratory to see how it's run. I just graduated from high school. I'm preparing myself to study abroad, and I'm thinking about studying I'm planning to study laboratory science, but I'd like to get a little bit more knowledge about it, and if it would be possible to visit your laboratory today or tomorrow, and if someone could show me a little bit about the processes that are going on in the laboratory, that it would give me more ideas about how to prepare myself for the future, something like that. Okay. So I know there's a few on New Road and different places. So yeah, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. Are you connected to any of the hospitals with any friends or family? Yeah.
No.
Generally, the hospitals are a little tighter. It's hard to get into them, I think. But laboratories in the diagnostic centers, like on New Road and things, they're a little more flexible, I think. So you can visit them. Yeah. And that way too, so if the officer asks you, then you can, yes, officer, I visited the such and such diagnostic center. I examined the equipment, and they learned about the processes, how they're doing their analysis, and that's why I'm really excited about studying this course in the United States to get the latest laboratory techniques and technology. So, yep, okay, well, that's all good, but it's expensive to study in the United States and New Jersey. How are you going to afford this? Who will be your sponsor?
Officer, my parents are my sponsors, and they will be financially supporting my education and living expenses in the United States.
Okay, and what do your parents do?
Officer, they own and manage an agricultural and cattle farm. They, on one side, they grow seasonal crops throughout the year, and on other side, they raise farm animals such as pigs, goats, uh, cows, buffaloes, and poultry as well. Along with that, they sell dairy products as well, and with the sale of livestock, dairy products, and the crops that they produce, they make a good amount of money, and that will be used for my education in the United States.
How much savings do you have?
Officer, I have a saving of around.
Always say it right in the eyes. Officer, I have a savings of this, really positive. Officer, I have a savings of this amount. Yeah.
Officer, I have a saving of around $26,000 US dollars.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so that'll cover your first year of study
Yes.
completely and your flight. Okay, how about your second year of study? What will you do?
My parents,
Okay,
my parents will send me money.
okay. So again, that's another $24,500. Where will they come up with that money?
Through their farm, and
Okay.
they also
How much do they make annually?
around 27,000.
Okay, so 27 minus 24.5, that only leaves them 3,500.
And my sister is also working in a resort.
Where?
Resort.
In a resort?
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And she's,
So do combine annual family income, sister, parents, everybody, aunts, uncles, cousins, anybody. Put it all together. Okay, your sister and your parents, how much? Annually. Okay, so try to do that, because you see the officer's going to start doing his math on it. Okay, she has enough to cover the first year, but what about the second year? Her family's making $27,000. The cost of her education is $24,500, so that only leaves her family $3,500 to live on, and then she has to do that the third year and then the fourth year too. I don't see how they can manage that, and so you have to have more funding, I think, in there to be able to. And so if you add your sister's funds and uncle's funds, grandparents' funds, different funds, to make sure that if he does the math on you, that he's sure, okay, she's got, her parents make $50,000 a year, and she's got savings of $40,000, and they have property value well, how much did you say your property value is? Okay, so try to find out, because again, that's the number one reason why people get rejection. Number one. Okay. Number one. Number two is convincing the officer you're returning back to Nepal. But number one is they don't think that you have the money to be able to do the education. You have to run outside looking for jobs, work illegally, take some Americans' job away from them, and then get caught, and then get jailed, and then get deported out of the country, and they don't want that to happen to you. So they're very picky now about who they're sending to the United States. You want to make sure you have enough funding. And so you have the academics, no doubt about it, but you need to have funding too. So my encouragement is figure some way to beef up your funds to a bigger level, make it stronger. Yeah. Okay, good. And everything else, you're fantastic. Your answers are really good, and your academics are really good. Your English proficiency is strong, and you're not going to break the visa rules, and so all those things are good, but the financial thing is a big concern, so that needs to be done. Well, let's go to the second one. What are the ties that will bring you back to Nepal?
Officer, my family is here in Nepal,
Mhm.
and also my dream is to after completing my bachelor's degree, my dream is to return to Nepal
Mhm.
and pursue my career as a lab technician and work here in my home country and live a happy life with my family. So
Okay. So let's make it a little bit bigger than that. So do you like teaching? Do you like,
yeah,
would you like to be a lecturer in the future?
maybe.
Okay, so officer, I have a dream that to be a lecturer as well as help people set up laboratories, as well as being a technician myself, and as well as having my own diagnostic center, and perhaps, and so, but it's a huge field, officer, and so I can go in any direction. I can help with with laboratory science. I can help with food production. I can help with agriculture. I can help with the industry because the laboratory science is used in so many different sectors. And so I'm excited to see what the future will lead me to. But it will all be productive in Nepal. Nepal's a growing country. Every sector is growing. Every sector. Agriculture is growing. Food production, the food. What do you call it? Food science, food preparation, food. Whatever, yeah, and so agriculture and medical lines growing. Every single thing's growing. Every sector is growing in Nepal. So you can jump into any sector with laboratory science. So that's a great field. It's a great field, really. If you love a lab, then yeah, you can work with a big factory that's producing products. You can work with a big food producing, like Weiwei Noodles has got you know, a huge laboratory that where they test all the noodles for their. It's good. It's not just taste tests, but the chemical analysis, the texture, everything's crunch, everything that they test it with. So all these big companies, they're looking for people in the run their labs, and so with the skills and knowledge, you'll be able to run a lab in the U.S. So I mean, run a lab in Nepal. So that's a great thing. Well, I'm so happy for your bright future. Please continue to prepare well. So yeah, work on the finances. That's a big thing. Yeah, and then try to find a diagnostic center you can visit too. Yeah. All right, another great student getting ready to study in the United States. Why not you? Why not get ready today to study in the U.S. or UK or another country? That we just had a student got his university interview for his live interview, not his live interview, but his interview. He passed it with the university for UK, and so why not you? Whether it's UK, USA, or any other country, we're so excited to be able to help you. Hello, my name is Craig Phillips. I'll be your examiner today. Please give me your full name.
I'm Regina.
Regina, please give me your reason why you want to study in the United States rather than Nepal.
Because the education system in United States prioritizes the application-based studies rather than the theory-based. And what particularly?
Well, Australia does that too.
Yes, but I want to because the education in the United.
Okay, officer, I'm planning to be an entrepreneur in Nepal in the tourism sector. The United States has the strongest strongest businesses worldwide, has the strongest tourism sector worldwide, and with the skills and knowledge that I'll gain from my studies in the United States, I'll be far ahead of being studying anywhere else in the world. So that's why I want to do my studies there, officer. Okay. All right, very good. So start with your career goal and then why the U.S. is the best for your career goal, because it has the strongest, most resources, the biggest companies, biggest tourism sector, everything is in the United States. So it's bigger than China's, Russia's, all the Canada's, any other UK's, Europe's, the European countries. It's bigger than any other country. the tourism sector in the United States. As well as the businesses sector. The U.S. is the economic superpower, and it's has more resources available, more up-to-date textbooks, technologies, everything. The U.S. has the strongest programs currently. And so that's why I want to study in the United States officer rather than Nepal or any other country. Well, that being said, it is also expensive in the United States. How are you going to afford this? Who will be your sponsor?
My education is being mainly sponsored by my father, and he is supported by my grandfather, who is an ex-British Army veteran, and also my father is an ex-Indian Army veteran, so we have a stable income.
How much per annum in combined income do you have in your family?
We have a property in Pokhara which is worth more than $100,000, and annual combined family annual income of $13,000, and we have a savings of family savings of $42,000. So.
Okay, so and you're doing your master's studies, which would be a 2-year program. What is the cost? What are your 2-year total costs for 2 years of study in the United States?
My tuition fees for 1 year is $13,860. So for 2 years, it is probably like 29,000.
Mm-hmm. And your living expenses?
Living expenses is $25,000.
Times 2?
$50,000 for 2 years.
And okay, $50,000 for 2 years plus the tuition is how much for 2 years?
It's around $70,000 for 2 years.
70. And so 70 plus 50, that's 120,000 plus your flights and other things. So that's
no, it's a total for living and tuition fees. It will be like $70,000.
70,000 for 2-year period, okay, and then your flight tickets and some other incidentals, perhaps a little bit more. So I had a couple more, at least, say 75,000. Okay, so you have 42,000 in savings now, so that's half of that, and a little bit more than half. And your family's making 13,000 yearly. So again, the second year you're going to fall short. How are you going to pay for the second year?
My family have budgeted the finance, which will be enough for my education in the United States, so it will not be a problem because we have a property worth more than $100,000 in Pokhara.
Are you renting any of it, or are you any of your property on rent?
No.
No. Okay, but it's you can I can secure a student loan, right? Okay, so this is the way I would put it, Regina. Since you don't have a full-on, and the officer's not going to be convinced you can cover it with that income is on pensions, that you can be able to pay for your second year of studies. So now you simply say my father and grandfather are pensioners with a combined annual income of $13,000. We have $42,000 in savings that will cover my first year, and then my second year, I hope to by that time to have secured an assistantship or fellowship. That's your graduate school. Either the assistantship is that you're teaching, fellowship that you're researching, and so by that time that I hope to be either doing teaching at the university or researching at the university, and so then so that will help me defray any additional expenses. Plus, we have $100,000 in savings that at any time we can get an educational loan for my studies in the United States for me to complete my education. Okay, so that's, the bank will secure the loan with your property. And so they'll say, okay, she needs $20,000 for a second year. And we'll give her a loan for that. She can pay it back in time, and she has property. They have property worth $100,000. So So that's, yeah, so they'll do that. Okay, so then, okay, you've gone to the States, you spent all your money, you've got the loan to pay back, potentially, and then you're coming back to do exactly what then once you return to Nepal?
My goal is to build a technology-enabled hospitality network in Pokhara.
Mhm. How long will it take to generate some income from that?
Suddenly after returning, I plan to join the reputable company like CZ Hospitality and work in the um, strategy or management section, so that I will know, I will get the hands-on knowledge about the how high level company really operates for the in hospitality sector.
Mhm.
And beside that, I will slowly try to research in the Pokhara Valley about the hotels and restaurants, and mainly in the local areas, how they can how they will attract the international tourists, and also know the feedbacks of their challenges to attract the international tourists,
Mhm.
so that I can help them, so that I can build my own business to help the to build digital platforms which will have the local hotels and restaurants, like in
Aren't there already some of those already?
yes, but most of the local areas like in Kandrup and the Bandipur area, they lack to attract the international tourists because of lack of digital.
Okay, so you'll help smaller places to get business, and so you'll market them digitally.
Yes.
Okay, very good. How you find these small places?
First, I will perform. I will meet with the local businessmen and know about their feedbacks and what are the challenges they are facing in the tourism industry, and I will try to utilize it by using my own skills I gained from the USA.
Mhm. Okay, okay. Yeah, so you'll go into the hills and you'll
Yeah.
interview people in Manang and different areas and Mustang and so you'll find out about their businesses, and then you'll advertise them for a fee. How will you advertise them? How will you make money from this?
First of all, I will use my family saving, and also the bank provides like 25 lakh loan to the youth entrepreneurs, and also I will try to join or find some shareholders.
Okay, okay, so help defray the expenses. Okay, very good. And so, what if you face problems in the U.S. with your studies? What will you do?
If I face any problems, then I will try to interact with my professors and use their office times and join the tutoring, and also share with my classmates and know about the.
Okay, okay, all right. So again, the International Services Department again gives a list of all the resources available on campus, the counseling center, the your academic advisors, your different departments that are able to help you. So if I face any problems, officer, there's many resources on campus: the counseling center, international student services, academic advisors, tutoring department, et cetera, et cetera. So if I face problems, there'll be the resources to be able to help me there.
I have a question.
Yes, go ahead.
In my I-20, my start time is 2nd September 2026,
Okay.
and it ends in the 2nd September 2029, which is 3 years time. But my master's program is 2 years. Then if the officer asks, will you stay full 3 years, then what to do?
Then you simply, now the U.S. is getting strict about it. So no, officer, I'll be returning right after my studies. I'll be returning right after my studies.
Uh,
Doesn't mean that in time that if there's some program you can do and it would be, but just right now when you talk to the officer, because right now the U.S. is getting very strict. They're cutting the time from 6 months now. The proposal is, it's not been finalized, from 6 months leeway after graduation to 3 months now. You have to be out in 3 months. So.
Then will it be better if I say that if I complete my master's in 2 years, I'll be suddenly returning, or I will do some OPT work, or
Yeah, it's not going to be available very easily these days. Right now, that are trying to cut all OPT out, and so just say that after and OPT is considered to be part of your study program. So, if they have it at that time, you can do it. You just say after my studies, that would include OPT if it's available. If it's not available, you just say either way. After I complete my studies, I'll be returning back to Nepal to work with a reputable firm here and gain more additional skills and knowledge in the Nepal setting to be able to develop my career.
So will it be better to mail the university to ask why it is 3 years in I-20?
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, yeah, I think that's a good idea. Why? Yeah, yeah, and so I think there must be some internship that's available for you in that program, or they wouldn't do that. Or they're giving you extra time to get it completed.
Then if it is authorized by the university, then can I stay the full 3 years, or?
Yeah. If it's authorized by the university and you have that leeway. Ben, they're changing the laws so quickly now, so you just don't know what's going to happen in the next couple of years. So anyhow, whatever happens, take advantage of the opportunities that you're able to do. Yeah. All right. Well, we'll plan to meet on Monday. Great. Hope you have a great weekend.
Okay.
Yeah. Keep researching. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Another fantastic student getting ready to study in the United States. And so why not you? Let's give us a call right now at the number on your screen and let us help you get started. We have fantastic trainers here, fantastic counselors, and guys that are going to help you. Suresh Singh, our director, he is really so knowledgeable. He's just back from the United States and back from visiting the ministers in Kathmandu regarding all the education for the future. And so we really have a great team. We want you to come and meet our team here in Pokhara, also in Kathmandu. And we also want you to be able to come online with us anytime. And so we're so excited to be able to meet you, talk with you, encourage you, get you ready for your bright future. We have another student here right now. Let us begin. Hello, my name is Craig Phillips. Manish, can I get a little water? Yeah. Thank you. Thanks. That we have a wonderful student. Let's get started. Hello, my name is Craig Phillips. I'll be your examiner today. How are you today?
Hello, officer. I'm fine, thank you. And how about you?
Good. How's your family?
My family are also good.
Good. What's everyone doing today?
Today is Sound Sakrati, so they have a holiday, so they are staying at home.
Okay. Are they flying kites or what are they doing today?
Basically today is Nepali festival. So they are sitting home and preparing foods and enjoying.
What kind of foods will they make today?
Puri tarkari.
Which ones?
Puri tarkari.
Puri tarkari.
Yeah.
Okay. Is most of the families in Nepal doing that, or just certain people that are doing that? Puri tarkari.
I guess all Nepal.
All Nepali people are making puris today.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. And so that's great. And what kind of tarkari will you have today?
In some families,
Thank you.
they told not to eat meat, garlic this whole month, but we are cooking meat
Okay.
and greens, potato. Like this.
Potatoes. Okay. Well, this sounds like it's going to be a good celebration for you today. Okay, tell me, what is your purpose in traveling to the United States?
Officer, my purpose for going to the United States to complete my bachelor degree program in field of biological science.
Biological science. Why do you want to study biological science?
Officer, I want to study biological science because I have a perfect career goal in this field, and I also have a strong academic background related with this program. So,
Okay, and so tell me about your academic background.
officer, I graduate my high school in 2025 from science faculty with a major biology, securing 2.85 GPA out of 4.
Very good, and tell me about your career goal.
Officer, I want to be a successful lab technician, and I want to contribute in the lab and health sector of Nepal.
Okay, very good. And so you're going to study biological sciences with a concentration in laboratory science.
Yes, sir.
Is that correct?
Yes.
And what can you do with laboratory science in Nepal?
Officer, I'm supposed to work in a hospital or diagnostic lab, collecting blood samples, testing them.
Do you have to go all the way to U.S. to learn how to do that? I thought you learned that in high school already.
No, officer, I haven't learned this in my high school. I only have done testing blood group.
And what other ways do they test the blood?
They inject injection and take out the blood and put in a glass.
What are some of the tests they do on blood? Like blood sugar.
Blood sugar test.
Different hemoglobin, white blood cells. Okay, red blood cells. And looking for pathogens. And so those. So maybe you could do a little research more on the different tests that you'd be running. And so that would be good. So you're strictly only for medical. Is that your plan? You're not interested in any other use of laboratory science? Laboratory science is used in industry, used in food production, used in agriculture.
Medical line.
Interested in medical line. Okay, I'm interested in medical laboratory technology. And so I'm interested in the latest medical laboratory technology, how to run the MRIs so that's all X-rays, MRIs, all that are all laboratory science. MRIs and all the different scans and everything, CT scans, everything. Is that part of that laboratory science?
Yes, officer.
Okay, so and then, or is that medical technology? Is that outside of it? Medical technology is one thing, and laboratory science is something else. Okay, so does laboratory science include MRIs, CT scans, X-rays, or is it only the biological aspects of chemistry and things like that to determine the whatever diagnosis that you're giving, analysis you're giving? Okay, I'll make it's to do a little bit more research about that as a whole, laboratory science, and watch some videos on it, and so that way you can be able to answer these questions and if they come to you. Who will be your sponsor?
Officer, my parents will be my sponsor. My uncle and father will be my sponsor. My father is a teacher by occupation and has been teaching at a government for past 17 years. He has a reliable source of income and a sufficient bank balance from which I can cover my entire duration of program while I will be staying in the United States. Beside that, my uncle runs a business of hotel and restaurant here in Pokhara. He will also support me to complete my bachelor degree.
Okay, so it might be just as simple. You want to try to do it as simply as possible. Officer, that my father's been working as a teacher for the past 17 years, stable income, savings for me, plus my uncle who has his own hotel and restaurant also will be contributing. Together they have a combined annual income of this amount and a total of savings of this amount with a property valued at this amount. So quickly you can put those figures out then before the officer. And
I have to include my amount.
yeah, so that would be important. Yeah, at the beginning, if he just says who will be your sponsor, you say my parents and my family, since it's your father and your uncle, my family. And so if they say, what does your family do? My father has been as a school teacher with his career spanning the past 17 years. My uncle is a business owner. He owns a hotel and restaurant in Pokhara, the second largest city in the country. And together, and so they'll be my sponsors. Okay, what is their annual income? You give combined annual income. They have a combined annual income of this amount. Plus we have savings of this amount, and plus we have property valued at this amount. Yeah. Did you receive a scholarship?
No, officer.
Why not?
Because I didn't meet the circumstance of the universities, but
Requirements.
in the future I hope to gain that scholarship by staying dedicated towards my study and doing hard work.
How do you plan to spend your free time when you're not studying?
During my free time, I will be involving in university's club program related to biological department, and I will also be traveling to new places because my hobby is to travel. And I will also interact with my professors about my studies and with my colleagues too.
Okay, well, very good. It sounds like you have a wonderful plan, and I'm happy to grant your visa to study in the United States. Good job. Keep it up. To see you on Monday.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, another fantastic student getting ready to study in the United States. Another laboratory science student. Why not you science students? Come on in. Hey, because how are you feeling?
I'm feeling very happy.
Good. Good morning to you. Let me get a sip of water
Yes,
here.
okay.
Right out.
Well, Greg, how are you doing? Just
Good.
flag.
Okay, thank you.
We have a student from Turkestan again.
Okay, great.
Well, maybe right after me.
Okay, sure. Were you able to send her that information yesterday that I sent to you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll
okay.
discuss about that.
Okay, because because she needs to be able to answer those questions. Hello, my name is Craig Phillips. I'll be your examiner today. Please give me your full name.
Well, my full name is Vikas Chaudhary.
Because, please tell me, what is your purpose in traveling to the United States?
Well, my purpose is I'm going to study computer science in the United States at Southeast Minnesota State University.
Okay, well, computer science.
Yes.
Okay, have you ever studied computers before?
Yes.
And tell me about your GPA.
Well, my GPA is 2.56.
Why wasn't it higher?
Well, during my high studies, I was actively involved in football. So balancing both things, it's a little bit hard for me. So that's why I wouldn't score high. But yeah,
Okay.
I will learn.
I wouldn't say a little bit hard for me, because they'll say, oh, then it's going to be hard for him in America. Yeah, so the best way to answer that question is, officer, my focus was divided. I was a champion football player on my team, leading them to victory in many tournaments, and so I was giving less attention to my studies, but now I'm fully focused on my studies.
Yes,
All right,
yes.
say it within 1 minute, okay?
Yes.
All right, let's try it again. Why so low? Why was your GPA so low?
Well, because my GP is.
Don't say it.
Sorry.
Don't repeat me.
Okay.
Just say it. Yeah.
Well, during my higher education, I was actively involved in football, and I also won a lots of medal, and I am a man of the match in my team. So that's why I wouldn't score high. But yeah, I from that experience, I learned that in the future education, I will fully focus on my education.
Okay. All right, that's better. All right, very good. Okay, so let's go on to the next question. Who will be your sponsor?
Well, my family is my sponsor.
What does your family do?
They run a family business like poultry farming, vegetable farming, and cattle farming and fish farming too.
Okay, what is their combined annual income?
Basically, their total combined annual income is around $20,000 annually.
How much?
$20,000.
$20,000. So do you have any savings?
Yes, we have savings.
And any property?
Yes, we also have a property which worth around $40,000.
And how about your savings? How much savings do you have?
Well, we have $30,000 savings.
Okay. All right. So this is the way I would put it. Officer, my family will be my sponsors. We have a family business and generating annually $20,000, around $20,000. We have a savings in place already for my education of $30,000 plus land valued at $40,000. So let him see those big figures immediately.
I have to combine three things.
Yes,
together.
put them together.
Yes.
And so that he'll appreciate that too.
Yes.
Okay. And do you have documentable evidence that you have this amount of money?
Yes, I have a document. I have a bank statement, and I also have an income document.
Okay, very good. Okay, so that's good. So, and what are your ties that will bring you back to Nepal?
Well, my all the families are here, and my long-term career goal is here in my home country Nepal.
Tell me more about that goal.
So basically, my long-term goal is to get a degree from US and study, and I will return to my home country Nepal. And
Okay, but your long-term goal. So those are short terms.
Yeah.
Okay, studying and then returning. Just tell me your long-term.
Well, my long-term goal is to work in a big companies in my home country Nepal.
Big companies, such as I wouldn't say big. I'd say reputed, strong companies. Yeah. Yes.
So yeah, I will answer them.
Successful companies.
Yes. Okay. My long-term goal is to work in a successful company in my home country Nepal as a software engineer. So that company includes NCL, NTC, and Nobel Bank.
As well, many others.
As well as many others.
Okay. Well, what kind of income can you generate from this kind of job?
Well, from this kind of job, actually, it is depend upon the experience, like how much experience you have. But
Right.
the average salaries in a successful company is around $800 per month.
Okay, so $800 per month, and it's
As I gain lots of experience, my salary will increase.
okay. All right. Have you AI'd that? Have you looked at that on AI about the average
Yes.
income? Yeah. Okay.
And yeah, actually, recent time as our government shifts, our government increase the salary of every sectors.
Okay, and so you'll be generating good income
Yeah.
and working for a company to develop their computer applications.
Yes.
That's what you're interested in, computer
Yes.
applications. Okay, very good. And so you're going to the United States.
Yes.
You're not going to stay in the United States?
No, I don't have any plan to stay in the United States because my families are in here Nepal, and my long-term goal is also to back in Nepal and work in my home country
Okay.
and to contribute to our growing IT sector in my home country.
Okay, very good. And so that was good. That but the United States studying is not easy. That it's the studies. Sometimes you have a lot of examinations, a lot of papers, a lot of presentations, and how are you going to cope up with all this work?
Well, I am definitely okay with that because in the United States, the major study is focused on practical learning. So basically, practical learning is very good compared to theoretical learning. So yeah, and I will also make some native friend. I will stay connected with professor, so that will help me to learn a lot of things through the professor and my friends. Yeah, by doing that, I will not feel any hard during my academic period.
Okay. Well, it's the United States culture is very strange.
Yes.
How are you going to get adjusted to the culture?
Well, I will definitely adjust because in the United States there are lots of people who are living from the different country, from the different religions. So yeah, I will definitely find the people from my country as well, from other countries as well, and I will also make a friend. So yeah, by doing that, I will engage and involve with other peoples.
Okay, very good. Do you have any family or relatives living in the United States?
Well, I don't have any family in the US.
Do you have any romantic relationship with anyone in the United States?
No, I don't have any.
Do you have any business or partnership with anyone in the United States?
No, I don't.
And are you planning to work while you're in the United States?
No, actually, I don't.
Have you ever broken any laws or been convicted of any crimes?
No, I haven't broken
Have
any
you ever
laws.
had any addictions to drugs or to alcohol?
No, I haven't any addiction to the bad activities.
Do you have any health problems?
No, I don't have any health problems right now.
Your blood pressure, blood sugar, everything?
Yeah, everything is normal, and I also have a report.
Okay, very good, very good. Well, tell me when do your classes begin?
Well, once my visa is approved, my class begins on January 2027.
Okay, so you're planning for winter semester then?
Yes,
Okay, so you have a lot of time to get ready.
yes, I have lots of time.
And so, are you taking any internships or any bridge courses or anything now to prepare for that, in addition to the training you're taking here?
No, actually, I haven't prepared because once I completed my higher education, I was actively involved in my English proficiency test, and I also practiced a US visa interview for 6 months.
Okay, very good. And how else are you using your time now?
Well, now once my visa is approved,
No, what are you doing now? What
Yeah.
else apart from getting ready for your
well, apart
visa?
from my visa interview and English proficiency test, I was really involved in my business.
And so, are you still involved in it?
Well, I'm not actively involved, but whenever I get a free time, I am.
Okay. And what is your role with your business?
Well, in my business, basically, I want to check the all things is going right or wrong.
Such as?
Such as if someone is ordering the products, I have to check that the order is a good, if the condition is a good or bad
Condition of what?
product. So I have to check the condition of the product. So product is delivered in a good way or wrong way.
What products are you dealing with?
Like we transport like vegetables and the other things as well, and the fishes, chickens to the retail shops.
Okay, very good, very
Yes.
good. Well, it sounds like you're quite a fine young man, and I'm happy to grant your visa to study in the
Thank you,
United
sir.
States. You're welcome, you're
Have a
welcome.
nice day.
You too, and plan to meet you on Monday.
Yes.
Keep practicing. Keep watching videos too.
Yes.
Yeah, everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have a nice
Okay,
day,
you
officer.
too. All right, take care. All right, another fantastic student getting ready to study United States computer science. How about you computer guys out there? Let's go, let's go, let's go. Give us a call right now at the number on your screen, or send us an email, or both. And we're happy to be able to help you get started and get going. Those that are preparing for IELTS, PTE, GRE, Duolingo, TOEFL, etc., that if you want assistance to get you fully trained up to score high scores on your English proficiency test, give us a call right now. We are so excited to be able to help you. All right, we have another fantastic student, graduate student coming in right now. Let's begin. Hello, my name is Craig Phillips. I'll be your examiner today. Please give me your full name.
My name is Vivek Bhattacharya.
Vivek, please tell me, what is your purpose in traveling to the United States?
My purpose is to study Masters of Science in Information System in Harding University.
Okay. And why did you choose this particular major?
I chose it because I am a civil engineer. I
Mhm.
worked for more than 10 years in civil
Right.
engineering field.
Mm-hmm.
During my entire career, I realized that in every aspect of civil engineering, technology is integrated, like from design, survey, construction, and then maintenance, and most importantly, the operations of the build projects or the completed project. In operations, technology is very important. It plays a crucial role in operating the a company or organizations and many more.
What skills will you learn that you don't have now? What skills will you learn in the master's level that you don't already have?
So I am taking steps in technology
Technology.
and management.
Mhm.
That's why I choose Masters of Science in Information System.
Mm-hmm.
So in Masters of Science Information System, I will learn about the technology, information systems, about the data's complex, managing the complex data.
Didn't you already learn that in the bachelor's level?
No, sir. In bachelor's syllabus, I did about civil engineering fields
Mhm.
like structures, constructions, and other things which is not related to
Surveying.
technology. Surveys, yes.
Mm-hmm. And so now you're going to go look at computer systems, information systems, and so you'll be knowledgeable in that area. What do you hope to do in the future? What is your plan for the future?
After completing my graduation in the United States in Harding University, I will return back to my home country. I had a business, and I will upgrade that business.
What kind of business did you have?
I opened engineering consultancy
Mhm.
named Elite Engineering Consultancy,
Okay.
which is I paused and after
To prepare for my
papers,
studies
yes,
abroad,
for
yeah.
studies in US. So after returning back, then I will advance it or upgrade it with constructing firm as well, with huge dependency on technology.
Mhm.
The consultancies and construction firm will I will integrate with it with the technology
Mhm.
systems. That means the managing the data's informations for the better decisions or engaging that the technology tools or techs
Mhm.
in consultancies.
Right.
And besides that, I will also develop my own information technology services, which will provide the tech services for the other companies and organizations. So I want to build a group of companies
Yes.
which will able to provide the engineering services related to civil engineering especially,
Yes.
and then information technology services in same group.
Okay.
So, and besides that, I want to teach the best students of my country, Nepal,
Mhm.
because I will get the advanced knowledge and professional skills
Right.
from the US university, which I want to apply in my home country for their betterment as well and for my betterment as well. So also Nepal is a developing country. There is a huge scope of IS in my country,
Mhm.
like business analyst or information analyst or IT manager,
Right.
or in different engineering projects and companies. It's a very huge scope. So I will also can engage in such companies and organizations
Mhm.
as a information analyst or business analyst or project manager or many positions.
Sounds like you have great dreams, yeah, for the future.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Mhm. Excellent. Excellent. Tell me about your GPA previously.
So it's 66.56%
Mhm.
in my bachelor's.
Very good. Very good. And so, who are the members of your family?
In my family, my mother, my wife, my son, and my brother.
Okay.
5 members in
Five
my
members of your family. Now, you'll be missing your family while you're in the United States.
Yes, sir. I will miss my
How are you going to
family.
cope with this?
Well, it's no way to cope. I will study for 2 years in United States. There is no coming back during the study period, and so that I will engage with them via technology, like via video calls and audio calls as well. And also, I will write the letters and access the closeness and my bonds with the letters through postal service or through couriers as well.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And
All
that's
right.
why- and after
Are you a good
graduating-
communicator?
Yes, sir.
Who do you communicate with today, these days? Currently, who are you communicating with online?
In online.
Yeah.
I'm not communicating with anyone in online.
But you'll do-
But as I am engaging, like going to study in United States, so I am communicating via email with my professors.
Okay. And tell me about your professors.
So there are many professors associate professors in my university of my department, like Dr. Jake Stewart, Yu Shen, Joy Faith, and others. There are high academic in their field, like they did PhDs, masters in relevant subjects, and also they have huge and good professional experience in their in YAMSIS especially.
Who's the
So,
dean of the department? The
Dean-
director, the head of the department?
Chair of my department is Jake Stewart.
Dr.
and
Jake
Dr.
Stewart.
Jake
Uh-huh.
Stewart.
How old is he?
I don't know exactly how old he is, but
How many years of experience at Harding University?
until they have, he have experience of
He
10
has
years.
10 years experience. He has 10 years experience. And what is his expertise? What is his
Dr.
background?
Ran Jake Stewart has the experience in business organizations, in business administrations,
Mhm.
and managing the. And he worked as a specialist of information systems and technology
For
for many
which company?
companies, but I forget the company's name.
Mhm.
But he done in good companies.
so he's got a lot of industry experience.
Yes.
How about the other professors? Do they have
Uh,
industry experience?
Yu Chen is a associate professor.
Mhm.
She did a master's in mathematics
Mhm.
and also a lecture in other universities.
Mhm.
I forget the university's name, but
Does she have industrial experience as well?
no, sir, no, she doesn't have.
Okay. That how important do you think industrial experience is for teaching a subject?
So to give the better knowledge and knowledge for students, it's obvious to have the practical knowledge related to industries or other organizations. So it's very important to give the better education for students.
Do you
to-
think Harding's department, MIS department, has enough? The professors have enough industrial experience? Or
Yes, sir, there are
experience
many,
in the industry,
professors and
actually.
There are many professors and associate professors in Harding University.
And they
which has-
work with a lot of
which
different
has-
companies and organizations.
Yes, which has many good experience of industries and other sectors.
Very good. Well, that sounds very fine. And again, who will be your sponsor?
My mother is my main sponsor for my studies.
Mhm.
And also I worked for 10 years in civil engineering, so I also earned some money for education and for other activities. My father was a government officer. He worked for more than 30 to 35 years in different government organizations. And also he got retired for about 2 years ago.
Right.
And he got the cumulative pension from the government as well. Now my father is not with us. He has passed away. However, my mother's got the pension as well. Per year, he got about $12,000 as a pension in her account.
Right.
Besides that, my father collected income and the pension was like $25,000 in the account. So besides that, I also saved for $10,000 for my education and others. And besides that, my also wife worked as a lab technician in different hospitals for more than 7 and 8 years. So she also saved some $5,000 to $6,000 in her account. And we have a pharmacy. My father established a pharmacy, and it's like a family business. My mother is operating it, and we have a pharmacist as well, girl. And so that generates about $10,000 to $12,000. And all together, we have $55,000 to $60,000 of yearly income and saving, so that we can.
Well, it sounds like you have sufficient funds and you're a very good student and you have a great dream. And I'm so happy to grant your visa to study in the United States.
Thank you so much.
Yes, all the best.
Thank you so much.
Bright future. Be back. Good job. Any questions you have?
I haven't any questions, sir.
Okay, well, you're doing great. Keep it up. You're very natural, very positive, and so I think the officer is gonna.
So,
very-
what improvement I have to do while answering? Because I think in today's interview I couldn't perform very well.
No, I think
in the
just
sense-
try to say it in as few words as possible, and then like you didn't have to tell all about your father's background. You can just say that my father prepared. Prior to my father's passing, that he laid a good financial foundation for our family. We have a pharmacy, and as well as I was working in the engineering industry for the past 10 years, and currently I'm preparing for further studies to be able to enhance my skills and development. And my wife is currently working as a lab technician in a hospital in the regional hospital here, and we have a savings of this amount, and we have property valued at this amount, and so we have sufficient funds to cover for all of my education, officer.
So I don't need to explain about my father's professions. Just
Yeah.
saying the
Yeah.
savings
Yeah.
he did
Mhm.
and the incomes which
Yeah, and the
generated.
pharmacy that you have,
Pharmacy.
your wife's work, and include all those things in as short amount of time as you can. Okay, that's the only thing I saw. Everything else is perfect.
So in financial issue,
Mhm.
so I have to say in numbers of everyone's saving.
If they ask you, you don't have to unless they ask you, but be prepared if they ask.
No. I was just if you ask like
Mhm.
about who is you're going to sponsor, then
My family,
my family, and then
and
no
just
numbers.
the more. Then they'll ask, what does your family do? We have a
If
pharmacy.
they didn't ask like the numbers or something, just to ask the one questions that
Yep.
who is your sponsors,
Mhm.
how you manage the expenses of tuition fees
Yeah.
and living costs, then it is good to say with the numbers in savings or in income.
It is if they ask you. If they don't ask you, then you're doing, just no need to. And so if they ask you, what is your family doing? And then you say that we have a pharmacy. My wife is working as a lab technician with the regional hospital. That I've had my own consultancy for the past 10 years until the past few months when we started preparing for my studies abroad, and so we have sufficient funds, officer. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's it. And thus they probe further, then you can be able to answer then after that. Yeah. Make it short and sweet, because again, they have to move people through like cattle in the embassy for the visa. As you've seen, you line up and you have to get in the line, and that there's so many people there and all the windows there. So you've experienced it, I think.
So I just answer about if officer asks how you manage the finance, then I should give the answer like my father was a government officer and he saved money for our study as well.
Yeah.
And we have a pharmacy
Mhm.
and we generate good amount of income annually.
Yeah.
And then I also saved during my entire working,
Mhm.
and my also wife also they're saving of my wife as well.
Yes. Mhm.
That's
Perfect. Yeah.
And if they ask about how much, then I have to give in figures.
That's correct. Yeah.
So there is no. It's not good to say in figures while his interviewer asks how.
He likes you to
Organized.
answer the questions just the way he asks you usually, and so if he asks who will be your sponsor, my family. What do they do? They have a pharmacy. My wife's. I've had my own consulting business.
I have a very big doubt about
On
that. They asked about how you manage the finance, and
Okay.
then my family manage, and I will manage my tuition fees and living costs. That's all. Then there's not the incomplete answers.
That if they ask for how much does your family, what is your annual income, what is your savings, what do you have
If
property?
they didn't ask how
Yeah.
much. Only they ask how you gonna
Yeah.
fund your finance. Then
Yeah.
only my parents.
All you
or
have
my
to say
mom.
is my family. We have a pharmacy. We have my wife's working as a diagnostic laboratory technician at the regional hospital. I've had my own consultancy for the past number of years, and together that we have together we have sufficient funds, officer.
Okay.
And then if he probes further, then you tell him further.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks.
Very good. Excellent job. Yeah. We'll plan to meet you whenever you're free. Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
sir.
All right. All right. Another fantastic student going to the United States to do his master's in MSIS, Master's in Information Science. Why not you? All you computer guys out there, you graduate students, come on, let's go. Let's go. Give us a call at the number on your screen right now. Or send us an email and let us know your intentions, because we'd love to help you get going for your bright future. And so we're so excited about our students. We love to help them. We'd love to help you. And some of you that you've just graduated from high school, some of you just graduated from your bachelor's level, some of you graduated from your master's, going for PhD. Whatever level, we'll help you move up to the next level. Come on, give us a call right now at the number on your screen. Send us an email. Bring your family in and see our center here. Meet our staff and get started with the process, because we want to get you high scoring on your English proficiency test. We want to help you do well for your visa interviews. It doesn't matter whether you're going to England, USA, or any other country. Give us a call right now at the number on your screen. Some of you are saying, well, I'm not interested in studying. I just want to join my family abroad. My wife is abroad. My husband is abroad. My fiance is abroad. My brother's abroad. I want to go join them. Give us a call right now. Let us help you to join them. And so some of you going for job interviews, workshops, conventions, conferences. Give us a call right now. Some of you going for business contracts. Give us a call right now. And some are going for touring. Give us a call right now. And so whatever your need is, we'd love to be able to help you with the International Skills Center and the Beyond Education and Immigration Services right here in Pokhara, Nepal, or Kathmandu, Nepal. You take your pick, and so, or come online. So we've got a student coming in from Turkmenistan here shortly. And so wherever in the world you are, give us a call right now. We'll help you get going. I'm going to pause just for a few minutes. I'll be out, but you can just continue to make your dreams. Think about your dreams here, where you want to go, what you want to do. I'll be right back.
मिसले अफोर्ड
सब हस्पिटल हो कि
इट्स छैन
छैन त सर आउँदैन भन्न सलाम
सर आएर गर्ने
सर लाग्छ गर्नुहुन्छ
All right. We are excited. There is a warning.
I'll be taking one.
Okay,
You take
that's fine. Okay, so excited to be back with you here at Beyond Education and Immigration Services. We're here to help you wherever you live in the world, wherever you want to go in the world, to help you get ready for your brightest future. You know that today is the best day to get started. Give us a call right now at the number on your screen, and just you can ask us some questions. We'll give you some answers. If you'd like the answers, you can either join us in person here in Pokhara, Nepal, or Kathmandu, Nepal, or you can join us online, as we have a number of students that are joining us online. We're excited to be able to train you wherever in the world you live. And so you may be living in Asia, you may be living in Africa, you may be living in Europe, you may be living in South America. Wherever you are in the world, that we'd love to be able to give you more training. Don't you want to improve and make your English strong? Don't you want to be able to pass the English proficiency test with high scores? Don't you want to be able to pass your visa interviews, your job interviews? Give us a call right now. Let's give you training. Let's help you get ready for your bright future. Also, we have public speaking training, presentation training, and a load of other trainings. So give us a call right now and ask about our class timings, and we'll schedule you right away. We're so excited. Many people come with their full families, and sometimes whole groups of friends come. Some of them are going to the United States or UK, or others together. And so we'd love to be able to help you and your friends, you and your family members, and for studies abroad or immigration, going for job interviews, whatever it is. Give us a call right now at the number on your screen, and let us help you get started. You know, it's a wonderful time in the world where we can access so much information, and we can be able to develop ourselves in a great way and get prepared in the best way for our bright futures. Give us a call right now at the number on your screen. Also want to remind you about our YouTube channel. Go ahead and you'll see the YouTube link on your screen. Go ahead and click onto it and watch those, subscribe to the channel and watch those videos, because some of them have millions of views, and you don't want to miss the content on those videos. You'll learn a lot, and it'll be very beneficial for your bright future. So go ahead and click on to our YouTube link.
Check your email and join the link.
Sure. Okay. And go ahead and subscribe to our channel and watch those videos. Share them with your friends. One young man said, I watched 50 of your videos and I got my visa. And so don't you want to get your visa? I do. And I've got to get my Chinese visa renewed. And so wherever you are in the world, let's get started today. Let's get started today. Let us not waste time. Let's get going, Get going. Okay. Okay, come on. Where is it? I'm not seeing it. Okay, here we go. All right, open Zoom. Yeah, come on. Okay, accept. Let's turn up the volume. Okay. Join. All right, we're here. All right, let's get going. We've got an online student from Turkmenistan.
Hello, Craig.
Hello,
Hi.
Suresh. Hey, Sylvie. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, great. Thank you. Great to see you today.
Yeah, same to you.
Thank you. Yeah. How are your preparations going?
Nice, but I'm still stuck at the one question that yesterday, which we were, discussing about the sponsorship thing.
Right.
I was thinking, but couldn't find anything. I was wondering, maybe you can find something like good answer.
Okay. Did Suresh send you those samples that I got from AI?
Yeah.
Did you have?
Yeah, sure. I got all those, and I have some questions for Sylvie today, and so All right, I'm just connecting right from another device right now. Just give me a moment, just 2 seconds. I think I'm trying to connect from my phone as well.
Okay. Yeah.
So great, and Sylvie, so the problem, like in answering about your profile is about, your, the sponsors. Who's gonna sponsor your education and living expenses?
Yeah. If I say, for example,
Manish,
can you hear me now?
can you make my picture bigger?
All right. Okay, it's good now.
Yes, yesterday we were discussing I'm working for a company, United States, but remotely. But if I say, for example, remote work, they're gonna sponsor me. Yesterday we told that it's gonna be minus for me.
Yeah.
So how can I respond
yeah,
that?
okay, but your sponsor in real, your sponsoring person is somebody from the United States, from the company that you are working remotely right now, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can maybe just say, no, it's very clear. So you can better choose to say this is not a secondary, like a primary sponsored person. In case, if there are my company where I've been working remotely right now, they're also ready to sponsor some, something, make it like a secondary sponsoring program, the source. Your primary sponsoring source should be from your country.
Really?
From your town, yeah.
I see.
Because
so I need to find another company in my country to sponsor me?
No, you don't have to do that. So it's just that, again, so what is the name of the company though? Let me just find out about a company that you're working with.
Axor Trucking.
How do you say that? Spell that?
AXOR.
Axor Trucking, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and Axor Trucking. Is that AXOR?
Yeah.
Okay. Axor Trucking company. What part of the USA the company is located?
In Texas, in California, they have branches.
Okay, is that Axor?
You can find out on LinkedIn as well.
Yeah, I'm trying to find out Axor helmet. I say Axor trucking. Just one more minute, okay? So let me help you with this because your company should be a company that is, we don't want you to fail the interview, So let's find out about your company more before maybe, it's gonna have to be hard for you. So I'm sorry, I cannot really find out any name with this company with this name. I don't know if I'm misspelling this. I'm typing AX, E for Apple, X for, AX, okay, X for, you can say AX, X for X. AX.
Axor Trucking LLC. You can find it on Google as well.
How do you spell that again? AX. Okay.
OR Trans LLC.
Yeah, can you help me type this name on the chat box right here?
Yes, sure.
Yeah, I type X for Twitter, like X. All right, let me type it again. X, trans. Oh, this is LLC?
Yeah, LLC.
Okay, do you know who's the owner of this company?
Yes.
Is this from American, or like US, or?
He is from Turkey, but he has a green card.
Okay, great. Now that makes sense because LLC and the other company, private limited, are different because we got the LLC too. Okay, and that means what you have is not the American person who has the private company who's sponsoring you. That means you can say it now, okay? I think it slightly changes the story about what I was understanding, right? Because LLC is a different company than your the other company that is owned completely by the American citizen. Those are going to be private limited. This is going to be liability, all right? So that's that's called LLC. Most people from Turkestan or other countries, when they don't really have a, they don't want to have a complete physical office, strong office like X or LinkedIn or YouTube headquarter, Apple. So they'll go with the LLC registration, all right? So that makes sense now about how you're working online and all that. So how big is the company? Do you know what is the net worth of this company, Exor Transport LLC?
The networking?
Yeah,
We have trucks
net worth.
on social media, you mean?
Yeah.
We are not so famous on social media, but we have 50 trucks in company.
Okay, all right. So this is the limited liability company, and Texas, right? No, is there something like they've declared publicly something net worth, meaning like how much does that worth, the company worth, something like this?
Yeah, it's on like there is a system, MFCA system, like
Okay.
they can see all information about. Should I print everything like about in my company when I was going to the interview?
Yeah. Because this and all right. Okay, they have the office registered in Texas, and what other states?
They don't have like a main office or there. They just located there
Yeah.
in Texas. They have just trucks in the yard. So the trucks go for loads. That's it. There's no one in the office. Like there's no office there. It is just located there.
Okay, the address, not a physical office.
Yes.
I got it. That's how it works. Most of the LLC company.
Yes.
All right. So with that being said, and I want to ask you one more question. The same person who's owning this company from the United States right now, does he or she have the company in Turkestan too?
No.
Okay, and all right, okay, and what about the person? Okay, he's the green card holder.
Yeah.
All right, and okay, and because the officer will ask you how big is the company, you can so the answer is, what's going to be your answer? Let me ask you a few more questions to understand it. So how big is the company?
The middle, not so big, but the middle, because we have 50 trucks. The middle companies usually have 50 trucks. The little companies usually have like 10, 15, and the bigger companies usually counted as more than 100 trucks.
So where are your trucks? Is this in the United States or in other countries?
All trucks in another countries, because they go for the load for another countries. One is in Texas going, one is in New Jersey going, one is they don't stop, they just go.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
So and
my office wants you. Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. And do you know what is the net worth of this company?
Srimati
I didn't understand that one.
No, it's not networking. It's net worth.
Okay.
Net worth. Okay.
ठीक है, अच्छा.
Money.
What is that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, money?
Yeah. Just check it out. I'm typing this.
You're asking like how much they earn for like monthly, such kind of?
No. Yeah, you can answer to that. Just check it out on the chat box right now.
Yeah, net worth. I'm also
Do you know what
calculating.
Yeah.
I'm also calculating the statement of this company. I know how much money coming, and I know how much money going off that company. I'm responsible for that too, because I'm
Yeah,
bringing the loads to the company.
That is called, what you're saying is a cash flow, all right? What I'm asking is a net worth. What is Elon Musk's net worth? He's a trillionaire right now. What is Bill Gates' net worth? He's a billionaire, something like that. What is the Apple's net worth? What is Beyond's net worth? What is some company's net worth? So that is different than what we do, the cash flow. do you, because the officers are going to be, because this is the LLC company. LLC companies are different than private companies. You know, this is a private liability company where most people want to run those company online. So they have an address, but they don't have a physical. So that's going to be a big concerning part for you because some companies are sponsoring you and they don't have a physical address and they can close anytime. So such company, they have the bank account that's very clear. They've got the address that are legal, real. They're operating. They pay the taxes, you know. Again, they can also. It's not that expensive to even do that as compared to other company. And those companies, most companies, those LLCs are operated by those green card holder and some foreign nationals. You know, you can have one of those for yourself too. So you know. And then so those are going to be really a very kind of important question that you're going to have to face through. And officers are going to be asking, hey, what's the net worth of this company? And you say, okay, this $1 million, okay, $5 million, okay, $10 million, multi-millionaire dollar, maybe $1 million, maybe some $500 US, $500,000, something like this. Okay, great. Then why they want to, you know, like hire you? And then why they are interested in sponsoring you? Those are going to be the questions that you're going to have to face with us. So what I want to advise you is to find out the net worth of this company and how long the company has been running. Do you know when was the established?
5 years.
5 years. That's a good number of years though. So yeah. And do you know how many staffs are there working for this company remotely? Because everyone's working remotely. Yeah.
70.
70?
Yeah.
Great. And 70. And are they all from Turkestan or some other countries as well?
They're from Uzbekistan.
Uzbekistan. Okay, very good, very good. That's great. And all right. Okay, so still even now, what the story now, it changes your story and the situation now. So even though the company that you're working right now, it's sponsoring you, it has no problem. But because of this is a different company than the company that has the physical, address, physical offices in the US. LLC, they don't have the physical addresses. Most companies, we've helped a lot of people to really set up those LLC actually. So now I'm understanding all this now, So what I was thinking previously was you got a company in the US that has a physical offices, and now those companies you're part of those online, and then they are ready to sponsor you. Now I understand the owner of the company is from your country, and then so he's going to be sponsoring your education. And also the other one is that, but the problem, the less chances that they're gonna be actually willing to grant a visa is the company doesn't have a physical office again. So this is an LLC company. So it's better that you have along with this, you better have some other source of funding as well, because this alone is not going to help you to, make the visa officer feel like, okay, this is going to really cover all the tuition and, living expenses. Because the officers are not confident about LLC company. LLC company could be closed anytime. And it's not expensive to even run those companies. They pay the taxes some, monthly, something like, some dollar, not even thousands of dollars.
And it is not a problem to be open new one. Once it's closed, we can open a new one.
No, if you're opening and all the time, like we're changing the mobile phone, so that's not reliable. Why do people close the company? Because they don't have enough of the income coming in. That's why that's the only reason people close the company, LLC companies. There's no reason to close the LLC other than that. So, and that's the reason. The officers are going to be skeptical about your funding. So how much do you make? How much is the net worth of the company? Net worth. And then, like you say, like a cash flow, what's coming and what's going. That's a good one if you can answer. Because officers are going to dig in all those questions, because officers really want to know how much do they make and why, and is this the company that really can afford to sponsor this person? So they're going to really go after it. So it's better you have a two source of income. One, this is fine now. Since this is an LLC, it's okay. You can say, okay, this is the company, and that will be sponsoring along with that. So you have some other source of funding too, to be able to make the visa officer feel confident about your background. because LLC alone is not going to help. Because a lot of people in the world, like not so many, but many people, I mean, they have their company in the US, but they don't say they have the company in the US. They say register in the US, US best, they say it. But they cannot say, I have a company in the United States. No, because it's not a physical company. It's just a registered company. They have the bank, everything's legal, everything's great. They have their reach, they have a millions of dollars flowing all of, just coming in and going out all the time. But they cannot, and they don't say, I have a company in the United States as until and unless they have a physical office.
Yeah. So you advise me to find out another company like in my country, right?
It doesn't necessarily have to be a company. Maybe you can say your family, your background, your maybe your parents, or I don't know if you're married, your husband, or your siblings, or anybody, because you can say this LLC too. Don't remove it now, because since this is LLC. So along with this, find some other thing that, okay, this is how I'm gonna be able to sponsor my education and living expenses. So I mean, later you don't have to be. I mean, but the story should actually make the visa officer feel confident. So that way you can just find out. It doesn't have to be a company. So most people will say, okay, my parents are I have the saving, I work for long, so on, so, and my parents, they have a pension, or my siblings, they're ready to sponsor or something, my school, whatever. There's a lot of people have a lot of kind of background, and based on that, there's some say we've got a land, properties, housing here, and then with that, so I'm gonna be able to do that. Along with that, I have a company which is LLC. Don't say in the don't say I have a company in the US, sponsor. No, I have a company LLC registered in the US, and which actually where I'm working as part-time right now, part-time, full-time. I'm not sure. You can say whatever it is. So LLC, you say best in the US. Mention LLC when you're answering. All right, LLC. If you don't really mention that, because people the office are gonna get confused. Okay, so U.S. company, okay. So, so LLC, having LLC company is great. You have a significant of value in it. So officer will understand it. But having those LLC is not really U.S. I have a company U.S. is different than having those best LLC registered in the U.S. Yeah.
Yeah, gotcha.
Great. So, any other question now?
No, that's the question that I was afraid.
Yeah, it's a very easy question actually. So, I was just thinking it was different than LLC. That's good. You explained that very well. And I suggest that you find out the net worth of your company, because there's always net worth of this company. But even though they don't really do this publicly, it's been 5 years, and they may not have done it publicly. But still, it's good to have that information. Like maybe if $500,000 or $200,000, 1000, like 1 million, whatever. So it's good.
Right.
Okay, this is yeah.
I'm gonna print the bank statement of this company, but it's written like, for example, each week, we earn like 300K, 400K for 5 years. Like they're earning it. Like wouldn't be believable like for them.
But you have 17 staffs and 50 trucks, and the owner. I mean, what is the owner gonna take as an income or profit of this company if all those monies are gonna go to your account for your education? So the office is gonna really think about it, and then so with that, it's good that you have the cash flow and transaction. But still, they're gonna have to be able to trust, okay, this company can literally pay for those 70 people and those 50 trucks, and then manage all those without going bankrupt. If let's say the company is gonna sponsor your education, living expenses, and what if the company goes bankrupt after all? So no one's gonna do it. The office is gonna think, okay, so all the money, like all the company has is like let's say $100,000, okay, $100,000, $90,000 goes to Sylvie now, and then $10,000. What the company is gonna do with $10,000? So office is gonna think about it, and then that way I suggest you to have one more source of funding.
Yes.
And later in your plan, you can do whatever. Even people can just go bankrupt to support you. That's okay. That's okay. That's the personal part. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Does it have to be like my My
Yeah,
family
but
members.
it doesn't have to be anybody. Like, it's good if you have a family members to put to mention. That's always good, because families are always willing to sponsor, to love, because they love their family, they love their children, they love their daughter, and they love their sister or whatever. So because they are willing, because most students that I interview, they say, okay, my parents will be sponsoring, my father has this business, my mother has this kind of job, my mother has this business or a profession. They have all. My brother is in other country working. Something. Those are the kind of answer they have. And then along with that, my secondary sponsoring is this company or this sponsorship and all those. So that way, yeah.
Yeah, got it. Understand. I was thinking also find out another person, because I can find a lot of people who can sponsor me.
And Sylvia, I'm sorry, Sylvia or Sylvie, because your name is
Sylvie.
not you wrote iPhone on your name. So Sylvie, I want to say this. Instead of finding those people out of the family, why don't you just mention someone in your family? One company is fine now, yeah. Because the U.S. government is the immigration officer not going to look for your documents, Sylvie. They just want to talk with you. They want to see your eyes. But if you say, okay, all those people are from outside. There was one person just recently. I started interviewing him. He said, okay, who's going to sponsor education? And I said, I got some scholarship from the university, so assistant chief, and then with that, so that's like a 40%, and then rest of the money in my community will help. What kind of community? He said, people in my community, they are my relatives, my uncle and aunties, my father's friend, they really love me, they want to help me, that's why they're very successful, and they said they will pay me. What? They'll pay you? Like, and you're gonna go to US, and they're like, what if they don't pay you, No, sir. I mean, he's going on and said, no, sir, my community will pay. In case I go run through problem, then, I will tell my government, what? That's not how it works. The office are not going to look for the documents. They don't need the documents like in other countries, like Australia or Canada. You had to have all those printed and written and those texts, all those proof, relationships, or even all this. But US is not going to look for it, but still the story is going to have to make sense. If these are family members, they love, because they really are. Some feel, most families in the world, they feel they are. It is very, very mandatory. It is very. They really have to support their family members. It's not a kind of like optional. It is something they have to do. They feel it, for their family members, and no one's gonna feel it. No community, no father's friend or brother's friend, or no some kind of community. They say, certain group of club or community. Okay, because everybody says they love me, they like me. I grew up in that community. This is the kind of answer. One boy just answered, and I said, no, I mean, you're not gonna get a visa like. And he said, yes, I got rejected with the same answer. No, that's very a very vague answer. So we don't. Officers not interested with this, So everybody's got a best friend in different company. They say, oh, we like you, we want to have you. I mean, friends and all those. I cannot say my best friends are really great, and I'm really, they say they want to help. Saying want to help and just helping with compulsion is a really different story. And it's good always to have those family members, because they feel compulsion to help you, even either it's a good time or bad time, your family's all going to stand with you, not the community, not the friends, So with that, you just have those family members, and then this company is a good one now.
Yeah, thank you. Like two sources, like family member and the company.
Yeah. And tell me about a family background. Maybe I can just help you create some, some kind of story with us.
Like, mom working as a teacher, and father works for a company. Yeah.
Sorry, your mom works as a teacher?
As a teacher, yeah.
And your father?
Working for a company.
What is the kind?
Instructing, like building.
Okay, construction?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Is he an engineer or?
Yes.
Okay, and do they have the kind of, also, how long your mother and father, they've been working for all those companies?
Like my mother working like more than 10 years.
10 years? It's a government school or private school?
Governmental
It's a school or the university? School? College?
school, yeah.
School.
Yeah.
And okay, and what about your siblings, Sylvie?
They're school students.
Okay, they're all students right now. Okay, and
Yeah.
also would like to tell me about your siblings and okay, tell me how many siblings you have.
Yeah, I can say 2.
You and your youngest or the elder?
I'm the
You-
older one.
Older.
I have the eldest one. That this is like 6 years old, and I have my little sister like just graduated from the school.
Okay, great. And okay, and now it is a good story. So my father is an engineer. He works with the construction companies, and my mother is a teacher, private school teacher. They have a really good income, good amount of income that can sponsor my education, living expenses. Along with that, my secondary sponsoring, source will be a company. You can say company, which is LLC, registered as a LLC in the U.S. It's an online platform. You can say go on like that. I go and they'll say how much your parents will be sponsoring and how much that company will be sponsoring. Just make it like make more from your parents and less from your company. Just to say that to the officer. So your company can give you 100%. That's the other part, all right? So, but the visa office cannot imagine, okay, just giving all those and the LLC company, can we rely with that LLC? They're gonna go out to, is that $1 million company? Then they're gonna say, okay, they're gonna question it and so on. When they're skeptical, they're gonna give you a pink slip, not a green slip. Pink slip is a conditional visa, and they're gonna ask for more documents. And then in most cases, people fail to provide all those detailed documents after those conditional visas. So you don't want to go through. So say my father is an engineer and my mother is a teacher, officer, and then they have been working for years and years, and more than 10 years now, and then they can easily sponsor my education living expenses. And apart from that, there's a company LLC. You can say now that's apart from that, okay. And so you're gonna have to come up with how much your father is making and how much your mother is making, and then how much your tuition fee is, your living expenses is, and see that called a cost of attendance, or in total in 6 months and 1 year. So how much you're gonna have to be spending, and then how much your parents will be paying, how much the company. And then, so those are the questions. And also they're going to ask you, hey, tell me about your siblings. And are your parents sponsoring the siblings as well? And if it's yes, they want to ask you this question because when Sylvia, are you there? Hello? Hi, Craig, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, I think she's out of network or connection. I don't know. Oh, she's there, but okay. Hey, Sylvie. Okay.
She just went off.
Network or connection. Yeah. So I didn't know it was an LLC company, right?
Yeah, a lot of them are pretty good sized companies. My friend's got an insurance company in Nashville. One of the brothers there, his is LLC, and he told me that would be the easiest one for me to take. It's called a limited liability company, and so I registered to start one myself as a consultant, but I didn't finish the process because I listed. My family members as a company involved in the company, and there's someone named Anna Phillips owed taxes in Arkansas, and someone named somebody else, either Jay or Nicholas maybe, owed taxes in Arkansas. So it was blocked, and then I didn't really need it, so I just dropped it. So. Yeah, but my friend, he's got a pretty good sized company. I mean, he doesn't have so many employees. He's got a secretary and a couple. Is
he running online? No physical address.
No, he has a physical address. Yeah, he has his office and everything. It's just a simpler way to do it.
Yeah, with this situation with this student from Turkestan, they don't have a physical office, right?
Yeah, and so
Beyond doesn't have a physical office in Wyoming.
Yeah. Well, she has a lot more major problems. Nobody usually sends somebody to study sociology, and so I don't, she works for a trucking company. They're sending her to study sociology. It sounds like a cooked up story, really. So it's and most of the visa, from what is said on AI, that they see these corporate sponsorships as a way of escape to people just want to come to the U.S. and some they get somebody corporate to say that okay, that we'll sponsor you, but there's no real intention to sponsor them.
She's joining now.
Yeah.
All right, and okay, let's find out.
I think your idea of dropping the corporate sponsorship and getting a personal sponsorship would be better. Yeah. And she's
because,
going to study
yeah.
sociology, and
Yeah, one boy last time from India, he was like, okay, my church will sponsor. Why? I mean, people love you at the church and at the community, and that doesn't mean they're going to pay for your tuition and they're going to work hard along your journey.
Yeah.
That's not his family,
Yeah.
So, and, he was instantly rejected after that answer, So isn't that a really a kind of answer that's really funny to say? Like, my community will do it if any problem happens. My community, my village people are really good, and they will, sell their, land and send money to me in America. So with that, I mean, how can the officer gonna trust all those people? The story,
So I think she needs to change her major to communications or something if she's going to get a corporate scholarship. No company sends somebody to study sociology. That's
let's find out her. What did she study in bachelor's degree though?
I can't remember what she said. Sociology.
Okay, well,
Sociology, I think she said, but you have to double check it. But she's talented. She said at least she says she is, and she talks good, and so she said she scored 4.0, and that means she didn't. She made straight A's, and so she's and she said she was the either president or vice president of her student class, and so she's a very good communicator. So I can see, she
looks really bright and very talented.
Yeah,
very confident.
And I think she probably makes good money doing the things. I'm not sure why she wants to go to the U.S. Yeah, I think she's just using it as she's using it to get a door into the U.S. and so like a lot of people. So. It's too risky to go through South America and Panama and Mexico. So let's try this other route. So.
And the other one, what I am saying is, so it would be a little bit powerful story to tell if the LLC has a physical office too, sponsoring somehow secondary, not a primary sponsoring though,
Mm-hmm.
But they don't have a physical office, and when they don't have a physical office, and again, so it like she said, is there any problem if they close the office and they open again? The only reason people close the office is they want to start paying the tax every month and renewal fees and all those, So and those are not really a lot of money, and then if the office are gonna they can't even do this. They're still closing and opening it all the time. So how can the office are gonna trust? So all those questions. So let's find out what maybe. Hey Sylvia, are you here? She says she's got disconnected from her internet now, and she's maybe trying to connect. Okay, are you there? All right.
So that's situation. So anyhow, if she wants to study sociology, gets her family to back her. She's done well in her, but to say, and then she says she's working for this company. She'll still be working for the company. It's illegal to work to do that. So it's
great.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. She's calling me on WhatsApp right now, so
Yeah.
if you can, I'll add you on WhatsApp.
Okay.
So let's just. Yeah.
Okay. We'll switch over to WhatsApp.
Okay, great. And they're gonna ask you, why do you want to study sociology now, masters in sociology? Yeah, Sylvie, do I sound okay?
Yes, yes. I studied sociology, like like
Yeah, why?
bachelor's degree.
Okay, so my question is, why do you want to study sociology now?
Because I want to improve my skills and leadership, and I want to know like social behavior more. I want to improve myself in that field.
Okay, and so what are your future career goals, and how does this degree help you connect them?
I want to come back to my country, and I would like to open my own private school.
Okay, and how does the sociology, masters in sociology, help you achieve them? Or how does that relate?
It relates because if I'm gonna be open, I'm gonna be a leader, right? I'm gonna be boss, right? I will be the person who runs this. I will be the person who solves the conflict. I will be the person who find out the solutions for problems, you know? That's why I'm gonna be the person who needs to work with a lot of people to control them. That's why for me, like, it's gonna be helpful for me to improve it.
Great, okay, and all right. Do you know what skills are you going to be learning from masters in sociology degree? What skills do you anticipate to achieve from masters in sociology? What are some skills?
Management.
Okay.
It's gonna teach me conflict management. For example, like this job makes me a more angry person, really, because there are a lot of people like social behavior, you know, different types of people, and it helps you to understand the social behavior, how to respond to them, how to manage them, how to control them. It helps me to understand. That's why I chose it, because I really like to work with the society. I like to control them. I like leadership. That's why I chose this. I can choose other majors as well, but it's not gonna be interesting for me. I chose it because I found it interesting.
Great. Wonderful. I think you have a really good region to study masters in sociology, and since this okay. Yeah. So I suggest that you come back with a different story now. I think you're very clear about your LLC company and your source of funding and all those, and then if you practice a little bit more, I think you have a good chance. But it depends on again. Three things to remember: your plan about why you want to go to US, and then why you want to get that degree, and then what you plan to do after that degree, and then who are the people that are backing you up financially, emotionally, and those are the background they're gonna be checking. And if you come up with the answer with all those questions, for those questions, there's a good chance you'll get a visa. Yeah, you're confident and you speak really well. That's a good point. Yeah, you can speak. I mean, you're bold, and that's a good sign that you can go and talk. But then again, the story should be something that is really okay. I can feel confident. I'm gonna grant visa to Sylvie now, so the officers are gonna have to feel that way. All right, Sylvie. So I'll just say that for you today, and so come back again with your story, whatever answer you want to make. Yeah.
Yes, thank you so much. Then tomorrow, if tomorrow working, right? The same time?
Tomorrow is Saturday. We may not really have that appointment. Maybe have you booked your appointment at visa
Not
appointment?
yet.
Okay, you can just
Yes, I booked it. Visa appointment, I booked it.
When is
August 3rd. August 3rd.
Okay, August. You can book the appointment with us on Monday then. For Monday. So Saturday, Sunday, no work. All right?
Okay.
All right.
Monday.
That's all. Craig, anything else you would like to add up?
That's it. I will come back with a good story.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. So again, that if you're going to get a corporate sponsorship, it has to again show that it's going to benefit your company. You need to spell that out really clearly how it's going to benefit. Sociology, it's a little bit different for a trucking company. I can't, anyhow, this doesn't seem to be a real match to me. And so it's like stretching it quite a bit to make it match up. What company sends somebody to study sociology? And so that you study maybe business communications, business behavior, something like that, more of a business thing, but just general sociology, anyhow, so.
Yes, but trucking is not about the trucks, it's about people.
Yeah, you're right about that. So behavioral psychology, group psychology, anyhow, you're gonna have to convince me because I'm a hard to convince visa officer. So you're gonna have to convince me that this is gonna be beneficial.
All right.
Yeah.
Maybe one question and one answer change this, Sylvie. Let me make it easy for you. So the officer will ask you, why does the company want to sponsor you, and what are you gonna give them in return? Are they sponsoring for no reason, or do they want you to work for them in the future? Because you mentioned your dream is to come back to your country and to start a school. So what is the advantage? What is your company getting in return for sponsoring your education and living expenses then?
For example, I said that private school should be like lessons there, the math or other things. Can I say, for example, this private school, for example, can be associated with the trucking list, or for example, students to work remote, maybe something like this.
Yeah, that is possible, but I don't think that is possible in 2026 right now. We're living in 2026. Sylvie. It may be possible in 2020.
In our country?
Yeah.
In our country?
Yeah. So it may be possible. It may be possible in 2050 or 60 something in the future. When everything is kind of AI and everything can go. We're living in 2026 right now. I don't think any school can be just because those school kids are gonna be super small and youngest. And then maybe you want to be having that answer. Okay, coming back to this answer. Sorry, I cannot hear it very clear. There's some internet glitch. I mean, can't hear you clear. Okay. Okay, I think Craig, since the internet's problem, there's some issue with the internet, so maybe I'll just do an audio call and tell her, she has to have an answer for why company's gonna be, company's gonna get in return.
And I think I would drop the school thing. Her goal is to start a school, but I would drop that off and just how she's going to benefit her company because they're sponsoring her. They want her to keep working for them. So,
That's it. She should drop her dream about school or the sponsorship. So
Yeah. Yeah.
otherwise, why the company is willing to sponsor? All right.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's
And how the
that's
school,
gonna have
how
to have
sociology will benefit for a school. You know, usually you do education if you're going to run a school, and not sociology. And so it's so anyhow, it's all a bit odd to me.
All right.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
All right, that's done now.
Okay.
So I'll talk.
Yeah.
So you're still, I think you're not live. Maybe you can
Yeah,
terminate.
yeah,
on
yeah.
the
Okay,
live.
okay.
So-
Okay, all right. So we're back here again with Beyond Education and Immigration Services. And so for those that are still with us, we're so excited that you've been able to be with us today. And it's been a wonderful time. And again, I want to remind you about the 3 keys to great success for your life. Again, number 1 is build strong relationships with everyone in your social circle. Everyone, as strong as you can. Again, some people are a little difficult to work with, but from the best from your ability, you build strong relationship. And how do you do that? By listening, by humility, by trying to understand the other side, by offering service and care and concern, genuine concern for others, appreciation for others, and building those strong relationships, and especially with your Creator. Again, God is the one who knows us, knows how to make us happy. He made us. He knows how to make the future bright for us. And so build your relationship with God first and foremost. And then with everyone else that God has given you in your social circle. Family, friends, neighbors, work associates, classmates, everyone in your social circle. And that you can build a relationship, build a strong relationship. And again, that there will be those that you can build stronger. And so, but everyone you should try to build a good relationship with. So let's go on to the next point, which is physical health. And so again, you want to maintain your physical health. And so the way we do that, again, is getting good exercise every day. As one doctor wrote a book called in Live or something like that. And Live Long or something, and he said magic is the exercise is the magic vitamin. And so when you're exercising, you're getting the oxygen flow, you're getting your blood pumping, you're getting the muscle tone, you're getting the tendons and ligaments and everything continue to stretch, and so all these things help us maintain good health. It builds your immunity system, it reduces sickness, it just and it makes you feel good emotionally when you're feeling good physically. And so I just encourage you, get good exercise every day, stretch yourself. We're made to move. Remember that from the beginning we've been picking fruits and grains and hunting and fishing and gathering fodder for our animals, and so we're made to move, and so keep moving, and then. Along with that, for good key health, is maintain good diet. Try to get as many super nutrient foods instead of nutrient depleted foods, and so get the maximum nutrients and best combinations for being able to absorb those nutrients, and so those so nutrition is so important. Then good sleep, again, maintaining good sleep, having good darkness, coolness, quietness in your rooms at nighttime, not eating too late, not drinking too much fluid too late, not watching your screens too late. Again, give a break, at least an hour for screens, 2 to 3 hours for food, and don't drink too much fluid in the evening or late afternoon. And so you can get maximum sleep, good deep sleep, and make sure you get sufficient hours of sleep, because if sufficient hours help you think better, again, build the cells back in your body and that have been worn down during the day's work and exercise. And so then again, along with that is stress control, being able to relax yourself. That comes with good social like what we talked about. And number one is building good friendships. So maintaining those, doing things together, and then doing your hobbies, and then learning to breathe and relax yourself. And so those things are very helpful for stress reduction. We all face stress in our lives, and we want to be able to reduce that stress, or control that stress, handle that stress, process that stress. So specifically ways that you do that, you need to develop those and not resort to substances or losing your cool and so. Hello, wow, you may. Raksha, how are you today? Yeah. Swagatam, swagatam. Kushila.
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you, Raksha? Good. How's the process going?
Like I made the bank document today.
Okay.
It finished. Now
Yeah.
I have to pay for the visa application fee and insurance. Then I'll go for biometric.
Yeah.
Then it will finish.
Wow, great. Then you'll be joining Suraksha.
No. Yeah. I'm joining Suraksha.
Yeah.
So I'm listening, sir. I do have some work back in my room. So
Okay. Will you be able to
Shall we
come to Shanta's?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Keep in prayer.
Bye bye. Chocolate ले रहा हूँ ना
So.
Like your daughter Jasmine gave me 2 minutes chocolate. I'm hiding others. So that is in that day she gave me a lot of chocolates.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. She was like naughty. She gave me like hiding chocolates and giving me. Okay. So I wait to come you. I want to see you. So.
Well, I'm so happy to see you, Raksha. Keep coming.
Okay.
Yeah. How's your mom?
Sometimes I comment on your TikTok, but you didn't see.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
I say, hey, Crick sir, how are you?
Okay. Well, keep doing it. I'll pick it up.
Please.
I'll pick it up, Raksha. You're a great student. Keep it up. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Greetings to your sister when you talk with her. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Bye. Another fantastic student getting ready to go to the UK. Why not you? And so we were talking about success in our lives. And so point number 3, a third point on what I call the golden triangle. If you have this foundation, whoosh, it's so wonderful. And so building those friendships, not losing those friendships, and number 1, and then number 2 is keeping yourself physically strong, and number 3 is purposeful living. You got to live where you love to wake up in the morning. You love to face life. You love to go for your work. That your work is not work. I mean, it doesn't matter whether you're a farmer. I love it. It doesn't matter whether you're a sweeper. I love it. And so whatever you love to do that thing. And so if you're not loving it, move out as quick as you can into what you really love, or you'll never be able to give your best. You'll never be able to throw your heart into it. You'll never be able to be as fulfilled as if you're doing exactly what you want to be doing, and keep moving towards that, improving yourself, sharpening yourself every day to making improvements for what you love to do. And so you may not be able to do exactly at the moment, but you can start moving in that direction. And you may not exactly you may want to be a football star. You may not be able to be a football star, but you can be a football coach, and you can be a football dad, and you can be a football fan. And so those things can mix into your other work, and you can do some similar things that you also love to do. And so that's so move into what you love to do. Throw your heart into it, keep making improvements in it, and that's the third key for a really successful life. So number 1, build those friendships. It's first with your Creator who made you, and then with everyone He's put in your social circle. Build those friendships. And then number 3 is number 2 is build your physical health strong. Make yourself strong physically. And then number 3 is live purposefully every day. You leap out of bed in the morning to go do